What advice would you give to someone, not necessarily in your industry, who wants to start their own detailing business, but just a small business owner in general? Best advice being, I've heard answers from, make sure you get your business structured right for tax purposes, and then I've heard, make sure you have a real customer base before jumping all in. Well, what's the best advice, or a couple pieces of advice you could give to anyone who might be watching this and wants to start their own business, just in general?
So, like, when you're starting a company, you need to know what you're going to do and how you're going to do everything. You don't want to say, I'm going to mow lawns and then get into tree trimming. Like, you need to know what you're going to do before you get into it. And sometimes you need to pivot to make stuff work. But that's different than just switching your whole business. Like, you need to know what you're gonna do, and then, like, once you start figuring out what you're gonna do, make sure that you can be profitable in it without taking a whole bunch of time out of your day to make it. So, like, start it as a side hustle, like, do it for fun, and then if you really enjoy it and you can actually make a living off of it, and you see other people doing it, just kind of follow what they're doing. And see what you can do with it, and then just start going all into it. But I mean, I don't know too much like that kind of stuff.
Are you talking like from going to business school personally? Let's call it like a business plan. And by end of quarter 4 2019, we're gonna have X number of customers. This month, this much for a marketing budget. Is that, like, did you do that? Did you write it all out on paper? It's just
not
all
at all. It just got on the fly, and I was like, ooh, I just want to have fun and, like, make a company that I can live off of, and hopefully in 30 years not have to work and get paid for it. So, but I mean, I really didn't have a plan or anything. I just kind of went into it, and I didn't know that it was gonna be anything like this by now. But for sure, like, the first year I started, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have like 10 cars a day, make a whole bunch of money and all that kind of stuff, until I found out.
Reality hits.
Like, I'm doing 1 car this week. Okay, sweet. The beginning was slow, but it was tough to get going. But once you kind of get going, it'll start to
it feeds itself. Someone catches word that you did a really good job, they're sending someone your way, and just spirals in a good way.
In the service industry, I like to think every one job, try to get 3 out of. So if I'm working for this person, I want to do so good that they get me 3 jobs.
Do you specifically make note to ask, say, hey, if you liked my service, make sure you tell friends?
And
do you have any? Go ahead.
So, like, a lot of those, like, the people that I really work with and try to get business through, if they get me a lot of business and stuff, I normally tend to give them discounts.
That's my next question. Was going to say, if you have, like, a referral bonus or incentive.
So I have a lot of customers, like I said, that one that got me into that big show, he's got me so much business. I'm so grateful, and I offer him anything anytime he needs it, so I can just, like, help him and keep good with him and everything. But so, like, whenever I have a customer, like, doing a lot of good work for me for free, I like to reward them with it and everything, and give my thanks. But
it's just the right thing to do.
Exactly.
It's not the business smart thing to do by any means. You like you said, you should want to charge everyone for every service, but that's not how, especially in the Midwest. I mean, I don't know if you've ever traveled outside of Omaha for business purposes. But in the Midwest, man, you can't just be ripping people off or being sneaky. Like, it's relational here.
It's a big, small town.
It is.
Everyone knows someone somehow. And the one time you mess someone up, everyone will know.
Your reputation is everything here.
Especially for my age, with so much more that I want to accomplish. Like, if I get a bad name now, I won't be able to do what I want. Only problem is, I've never been a speaker. My thoughts buried deep, pack heat in my car. So much pressure on myself, I'm about to explode. A rough volcano.